Okay, motion to approve minutes from June 15th.
Second or first.
I can hear you guys just fine.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Yours
yours
are
is
better.
cutting out.
I will abstain since I wasn't here for the meeting.
Okay, and I don't think Mary was
I
either.
don't think I was either.
So
Maybe should we table or
I don't know. Sure,
Probably.
we'll
probably,
table.
let's table.
Okay, sounds good.
That's fine.
Public comment, anyone here for public comment? You're on the agenda.
Yes.
Alan, do you have anything to share on public comment, or are you just?
We're
gonna talk about the
We're gonna talk
T30.
about Katie later, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Great. Okay, since we have two guests here, I think we should move the business up for 239 River Drive,
Mhm.
so Rick can be on his way.
All right. My wife wanted to join, but she had a trip planned to the Cape
Good for her.
already, so here I am by myself. Obviously, we own North Hadley Hall and we live just up the street, and we don't want it to turn into a frat house or keep it dilapidated. We'd love to work with you guys on a few of the changes that we're proposing. Obviously, we can work on a color scheme if we want to try to keep it as error correct as in now, kind of gray and white with, there are green cladded windows in portion of the building which are original, and the town back maybe nineties put in vinyl replacements. We would love to remove all existing windows, including the vinyl, and put in a green cladded window. Right now, we're working with Sierra Pacific, which is a national lumber distributor, and they have a line of windows, which are kind of historic correct. And they're working on some figures and drawings right now with kind of the different style of windows throughout the building. There's some round top, there's a few arch top, there's some flat tops, there's some diamond tops.
Interesting.
So we would love to go back to kind of that green cladding of the windows. The only other exterior change we're proposing is basically where the two apparatus bay doors are,
Mhm.
which is definitely not
The old fires.
the old
Yeah,
fire
yeah.
station, which is not correct in any way or form.
Yeah.
We are asking to pull that area out 10 feet. Right now, there's a little porch roof over the side entrance and then over those two existing garage doors. We'd like to pull that out an additional 10 feet and put one roof area over that sheds towards the driveway.
Mhm.
Install one overhead door that's a little bit more historical, not commercial.
Mhm.
Originally, those could have been red or a burgundy kind of color,
Mhm.
that matched the other doors. We did scrape a few layers off of those red doors. There was green beneath.
Yeah.
So we can talk about that scheme. The door closest, the left side door as you're facing the building, is basically gonna be our office area. So we'd like to take out one of those garage bay doors and put in a double hung window that maybe looks like an overhead trimmed out. I'd sketched very crudely,
Probably better than I could do. Though.
so you can see that's the side and that's the front. And here are the side and the front. Kind of thing. So you can see how that pulls out that additional 10 feet,
Mhm.
the side door to the garage, and then something similar there. So, I guess we're looking for a informal blessing. We've met with ZBA, we've passed that hurdle. We're obviously here with historical. We're now going to have to present in front of planning.
Yeah.
And then obviously with the wetlands, with the pond right there.
Conservation.
Basically, that's just kind of the parking area.
Yeah.
That'll just be north of the building. And with that side entrance, there's a couple of steps right now that went to the old library door.
Mhm.
Is kind of build a ramp in the landscaping, so we have no steps there.
Yeah.
And actually put curbings and ramps and landscaping instead of that sea of asphalt that's across the whole entirety.
Mhm.
With trees and, split rail fence and, some other.
Yeah.
Kind of, we live literally right up the road.
Yeah.
We're gonna be owner occupied. We want it to be, we did get permission for 5 2-bedroom units. We kind of want it, the higher end, no trouble.
Mhm.
We're gonna keep the exterior wood. It's been de-leaded, so we're just gonna spend time scraping and priming and painting and, replacing. All the trim is in great shape. It's more of the wood siding itself, especially in that alcove area.
Yeah.
A lot of that will end up being replaced, but with wood. I don't wanna put any kind of vinyl on there or wrap anything in aluminum. There's a few pieces we have to make in-house, but it will be, maintain its original character. Including, the granite cladding over the old foundation and whatnot. Once we get to the point of approvals, we'll have some better drawings done.
Yeah.
And we can present those and, work together with you guys on. What it should look like.
What year was the building built?
1860, 1860, the original school.
The school or the building?
North Hadley Hall.
Yeah,
64, I think it was.
so, okay, 1864. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And then there was an
Marjorie
addition.
Townsend would know everything.
Yeah, the addition put on years later, not many years later. And then the garage addition bump out, I think in the
Yeah,
50s.
1864.
Okay, all right.
You have an original
Good job.
picture? Just curious. I bet you Marjorie has it. If Alan does not, it's, yeah. But I remember growing up.
Blue,
Blue, which
Yeah,
I like it, but green is good too. I mean, anything is good.
Yeah.
As long as it's.
yeah,
I
yeah.
just, I remember biking to there,
Mhm.
you
Yeah,
know, and going, the
Yeah.
library was closed, but like the
Yeah,
fireworks,
yeah, yeah.
like summer camps, like, so
Like,
it would be
yeah.
park and, back when it finally closed as a
Mhm.
library, having it transition to park and rec,
Yeah.
when that was there temporarily, so.
Yeah,
Just for, I know I can only speak for myself, right, but seeing it be a used space again would be really,
right now it's kind of melting into the ground.
Yeah.
It's really, we patched the roof, we had it coated,
Yeah.
Both my kids went to summer camps there, my wife did Zumba upstairs.
Yeah.
A call
Right.
force firefighters, so I've been there, we've trained in the building. The only other thing that I would like to remove would be the chimneys.
Mm.
They're non-functioning chimneys right now. With today's, utilities, there's no need for them. If we had to put a faux chimney on the roof, I guess we could, but, I still have the metal shingles that we could patch in. It's not a staple piece, I don't think. I think it's the cupola that's the primary
yeah,
up there. Some people would say, is there even chimneys on there?
Right.
On those drawings, I did X them out. They're very small. Right now, they're in poor shape. They're painted red.
yeah.
Just that one there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
See, Alan comes with the receipt.
yeah, yeah, yeah. That's actually in one of the town reports.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um,
We're just a government body. We don't have all the good stuff.
yeah,
They
So-
use all the good things.
I know, yeah, yeah.
So when you replace the windows, will you still have the,
Mhm.
I don't know what they're called, muttons?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, so we would keep all of that.
Okay.
Nice.
And it's actually a very thin, right now with today's glass, it's one piece of glass on the top,
Right,
similar to these, but they're actually an applied exterior and interior. I don't know if those are
Hmm.
I don't know.
in between the glass, but they would be, you would wash them as individual pieces.
Yeah, got it.
They're actually the company, if we do decide to go that, they're gonna make a sample window for us so we can,
Great.
Oh,
you know,
nice.
yeah, yep.
So,
there's a few windows that have been boarded up that we'd like to unboard.
Yeah.
The only other thing, which I guess would be the very back of the building where the stage was right now,
Yeah.
because that was the stage, I don't think there was ever any windows up there. Downstairs, there's three.
Yeah.
On the first floor, we would just kind of mimic the three on the second floor for some natural light, for that rear apartment upstairs. So basically the main hall, 2 apartments on the first floor, kind of second floor, 2 and 1 over the apparatus bay.
Well, right, cause there was like the kitchen.
Yeah.
Over the.
Yep, and that whole
Yeah.
area, which is a big area.
Mhm.
And then downstairs, an office for my wife and I in part of the stairwell apparatus bay, and then like a L shape.
Mhm.
Where we're only going to one single door, I can get 2 trucks tucked away inside. And the
Yeah.
idea is not to have any vehicles on the outside of the building.
Yeah.
A couple employees, most of my guys now take home vans. So we're there 7 to 3:30.
Yeah.
For an hour, kind of thing in the morning, and then my
Yeah.
wife and I would have limited hours.
Yeah.
But that's our hopes and dreams.
Great.
I think
Any thoughts?
the most important thing are the cupola and the eyebrow windows.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, those all stay, and
Yeah.
that's, we can kind of pick up that look with, the front where the apparatus bay doors are. They'll still be square top doors, but they'd have a little bit of trim detail.
Mhm.
And that's something similar we did with the North Hadley Fire Station,
Mhm.
with some of those details. And we can, probably source the doors locally, we'll get some samples.
Mhm.
We can get a colored door that fits the
Yeah.
whole scheme.
Awesome.
Sounds great.
Not make it sort of commercialized.
Thoughts on the chimneys?
For myself, if they're not visualized outside of the building and they're not like a focal point.
There's no fireplace attached.
There's no
to it.
and
fireplaces,
then
there were
it's a
simply
non-
furnaces.
Right, so then for me, it's a
Mm.
primary issue.
Yeah.
It's more of the,
Save the brick and use it someplace.
Yeah.
Could sell memorial, North Hadley Hall bricks.
Right. Yeah.
Still trying to get rid of the liquor school ones, so.
anyone want to, for school?
There's the bell,
Ooh, that
which is at North Hadley Fire Station.
There, yeah, the town took the bell out of the cupola
Mhm.
back in the
They're
day.
looking for the library sign, which I think is a very bird.
I think Gary Berg took that down because he was part of the bell removal.
Yeah,
So the old library sign, I think was something they took down. They took the rock that was dedicated to Hook and Ladder number 5.
Right.
And brought that up to the station. So, we would even love to work with you guys on if we had is it just North Hadley Hall apartment?
Yeah,
We could work on a name,
Yeah.
whether there's a little sign or something over to, something and make a dedication to the building.
I think that's a good idea. A
Mhm.
little plaque.
That is a good idea. Yeah.
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 Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any other questions or concerns?
I mean, like what I already said and kind of what Sherry said and you echoed and thank you too, right? Just like, if we can maintain the
Mhm.
historic, like
Appearance.
appearance of the building, but
Yeah.
also not have it be, and this is not very nice, but, not be dead.
Mhm.
Cause it's been dying, as you said, like thinking, I don't want it to die. I don't want the building to die.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's a curious question.
Yep.
You're replacing the wood with wood. Did you ever consider cement?
No, because I'm hoping to save 75% of it.
Okay.
Old wood is a lot better than new wood.
Yeah.
It's been de-leaded. So I'm hoping we can just kind of scrape and paint 75% of it and just, replace what's needed.
Mhm.
Otherwise, it would be it's a detail, how do you connect this, the cement into
Right,
the wood trim? You're supposed to leave a gap, then caulk it in. It's just kind of 2 different things, and I'm hoping not to have to peel it back that far. Like I said, overall, it's still in pretty good shape, and just spot repair. And I think sometimes you lose that characteristics when you go to a product like that. you know, that building, you should probably always see kind of alligatoring
Mhm.
paint on the building.
Yeah.
But that would really be the only change would just be that additional addition out the front that was never really error correct.
Mhm.
I haven't been in that building in probably 20 years, but I just remember the flooring.
So
and
there's
that
a,
upper, that
Mm,
second floor
yeah.
just being,
Yeah.
those boards just being so beautiful.
yep, so it is just a run-of-the-mill maple flooring.
Okay, so yeah,
Yeah, it was nothing.
I'm in nursing. I just go, this
Spectacular.
looks nice.
You know, we will maintain wood flooring. Especially in kind of the common, there's gonna be basically a common hall that goes from the front door to that rear door. And then 2 sets of stairs.
Yeah.
We would like to maintain wood and, you know, even in the building. Over the apartment doors, put some transom lights to allow natural light from the hallway into that. You know, those apartments, so on all sides, they end up with some natural light, not just the bedrooms. Yeah, you know, the building, we basically gutted it. You know, plaster lath. And right now, we're just kind of, we're using it as storage for our business, but, you know, eventually. You know, maybe some storage down in the basement, but that's, you know,
That's what issue.
Yeah.
What's the condition of the cupola?
cupola's in really good shape, including the roof. The weather vane or whatever that wooden structure was on top was hit by lightning.
Yeah.
Years ago. We've saved most of the pieces.
There's no pigeon stuff up there, and
There's a little bit here and there.
I think that's was in the earlier.
That was in the earlier, they did an abatement back in the
They did,
day.
okay.
And they basically, you know, when they removed.
And the
that-
flashing's okay, as far as you know?
Yeah, it's like a lead roof on top
Yeah.
of that. Would like to doctor it up a little bit with some nicer trim around that base.
Yeah, I mean, that's a distinctive feature.
Yes, yeah, yep. No, that would basically remain as is with a little bit of help on the trim and
Yeah.
some of the flashing around the base of it, but, you know, the roof on the cupola is very unique and in very good
Mhm.
shape. And then we'd basically have to rebuild that wooden cupola topper that's up there.
You're gonna keep the dental work as well. on that?
Yes, all of that's gonna remain. There was only one that fell off, which we found and saved. But yeah, all of the trim is in, you know, for overall great shape. The front entry, that little flat roof area.
Yeah.
Needs a little bit of love, but that will be kind of remove and replace.
Yeah.
Like I said, we're not gonna bend aluminum and put vinyl anywheres. It's gonna be, you know, all wood and kind of match very similar. We're gonna keep the granite stairs in the front. We'll probably have to reset them just for code. But again, we may bring up grade just a little bit, so we end up losing a step or, you know, have just a couple of 7-inch steps.
Cool.
And where's the parking proposed to be for the?
That's gonna be the north side. So right now, kind of where the backstop was,
Yeah.
there is kind of a paved single lane
Right,
area right there. So that's basically gonna be the pull-in, and then you're basically pulling that way and face the ball field,
Yep, got it.
with kind of landscaping
where
and
the
some.
swings used to be.
Yeah, yeah. Pull those out because
Those
those.
swings.
stinking-
They were the tallest swings ever.
Yeah,
They were a
yeah,
little scary.
That's,
yeah,
Thing.
yeah.
I thought the building was scary the
Yeah,
last time I was in it.
yeah, yeah,
This floor bouncing?
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Just me.
yeah.
no, it wasn't you.
Yeah, yeah.
I was so little, so. yeah.
No. Okay, so on that side.
Yep, so over there,
Okay,
and then on the upper where the fire station was, that'll be like a single driveway going to that one door. With a couple of spots
For your office.
for our office, so kind of that, you know, but all, you know, grass and landscaping and mulch beds and whatnot.
Yeah.
Over there,
Do you have to have the 2 spaces per per unit
yeah,
thing?
yep,
For
exactly.
zoning,
There's gonna
right?
be
Do I recall?
10 or 12 on that one side.
Okay,
Um,
I know, that's such a sticky widget.
it is, but you know, it makes sense. You know, right now, the ball field, there's anywhere from 2 cars there sometimes to.
Yeah.
I've got pictures of 75 cars on that
Oh,
ball field.
well,
And when they have.
church
the
picnic.
Yeah, yep, yep,
The pickleball courts.
yeah,
Everybody wants
yeah.
pickleball courts.
There's opportunity.
there is, we took down the old chain link fence that was
Yeah.
dilapidated and overgrown.
Mhm.
We're trying to clean up vegetation without
Yeah.
removing the trees to the pond, so like line of sight. Maybe eventually there could be some benches back there or something. But yeah, it's a great space and we're excited about the project, trying to work through some of these hurdles.
I just want someone to love it, you know,
Yeah, yeah.
as
So
much as I love it.
Should we make a motion?
Oh, yes, so thank you for bringing us back. I'd like to make a motion to accept, the Bermucci, proposal for the, what number,
239.
230 something, 239.
Yeah.
River Drive.
Second. Which should we add, like, recognizing that we'd like to stay informed?
We would love to,
We would like to stay informed
yep.
with, and we highlight what I'm hearing,
Mhm.
the cupola, the eyebrow,
Mhm.
Windows.
windows. And then trying to maintain as much, like, the exterior,
Mhm.
preservation as much as we can.
Yep, excluding the chimneys.
Right.
Yeah.
Got
Thank you
that.
for validating.
Okay, I'd like to second that.
Sounds great.
Cool. All in favor?
Mary? Sherry?
Yes.
Yes. Great.
Mary and Sherry. All right,
Thank you very much.
No, thank you.
thank you.
We're,
Oh, yeah.
We're not going anywhere, and any big decisions will definitely ask for,
Sure.
opinions.
And do you need, anything from us in the
Right.
meantime? Do you need like a letter?
I don't think so. I think it's kind of, this is, if this is good for you guys, this is good for us.
Yep.
And we'll just continue, we're gonna try to disguise where the electrical meters are.
Yeah.
Right now there's one and it's right on the front of the building.
yeah.
We'd love to
Move
tuck
it.
them around back.
Yeah.
Can you do that? I mean, they moved ours from the back to the front.
We're gonna work with we would love to do underground. If possible, or, we're gonna work with the power company and kind of see if, or at least this.
Smart meters now.
Yeah, yeah,
We don't need to walk.
try to disguise it either on the building or
That's
with
why they can go
landscaping.
So they can drive. by.
Um, and the same with the heating sources, nothing goes through a chimney anymore, it's all plastic pipe.
Yeah.
So we're not just gonna blast it all out the front.
Mhm.
To me, the safe zone is kind of the back.
Yeah.
And kind of hide as much as we can, just like the AC equipment, we're not gonna put it on the front
Yeah.
underneath.
Right.
the
Cause
front
who's
door.
who are your butters? So, well, obviously North Hadley Church.
Yep,
and
the
then is
church.
it Nusco or is it Pitt that owns? I think Pitt,
Yusko
Yusko is
owns, yep,
but right behind.
there's a very little spot, yeah,
Yeah.
John Yusko owns this big L shape.
Yeah.
And there's one little plot of land right there, and she's been great, she came in support.
Awesome. That's great.
Those couple of neighbors that had a little pushback, but I think
That's anything.
it's gonna be.
What their property
It's,
value.
yeah,
for it to look
exactly,
better.
yep,
Yeah.
yep. So, yeah,
Win-win.
anything,
great.
we're not gonna start painting tomorrow. We'll work with you guys on colors. And if we can find anything that's more error correct, that,
Oh, I think the green is fine.
I like the sage.
yeah, okay. All right,
A lot of houses in the end of the 19th, early 20th century used
Mhm.
that green.
yeah,
Mhm.
yep.
Was the green just for the windows?
It was just for the windows,
Yeah.
so it was kind of a grayish body.
And then it was the
Yep.
White
blue
trim, but
with the white
he
trim.
found something that was,
This is one picture of it. I mean, it could have been 10 different colors.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I think that's a nice color, but as
Yeah.
the gray is nice. I mean,
Yeah.
anything's,
Yeah,
yeah,
I like the
I
one.
don't think, up to you guys, but.
yeah. But we'll come up with a palette that
Yeah, that sounds great.
blends, everything.
Love
Down the road, I'd love to get rid of that shingled metal roof and maybe a standing seam, but
Is it a slate metal roof?
it's
It's a
a
tin.
tin,
That was
tin
just,
roof, and we had it coated one time. I'm not sure if originally it was always silver or, it could
Yeah.
have been that red oxidized in a red color.
You don't know if it's original. I don't know.
I don't know if it was original. It may have been shake at one
Maybe.
point. Um,
64.
I'll go up in the attic. I'm sure I can see some shake.
Oh, yeah, right.
Cause it's spaced.
I'm sure these guys are not gonna make you put shakes up there.
No, not, no, yeah,
No.
yeah,
Metal is,
yeah,
it's been great.
but yeah. All right,
Awesome.
thank you.
Thank you so much.
Okay,
Good luck.
will be, emails best.
Yeah.
And then, we can come whenever to present, or, if it's something we can just email back and forth, either way. We can, yay or nay it over the phone or
Yeah,
email, or
that sounds
we
good.
don't mind coming here either.
Okay, awesome.
Thanks so much.
Thank you so
Take
much. Have
care.
a good night.
Yeah, drive safe.
You're gonna give me something
Yes, yes, yes.
totally different. topic.
Totally different. Yes,
Totally different.
yes, I will. Thank you. See you guys.
Ellen, were you planning on staying for the whole meeting?
Well, why not? I got.
Well, we can-
Well, because we can move
No,
on.
go ahead, go, do your meeting.
Okay. House plaques. So instead of doing a survey, we thought we'd just do a Google form,
Mhm.
to speed up the process. The woman who's doing the plaques is asking for 30 orders at a time. So I'm planning on putting together a Google form, for everyone to look at before we send anything out, and we can figure out pricing and all of that fun stuff, at a later date. Payment, we can set up through Unipay, which is how we have set up for the walking tour donations. So that should be quick and easy,
Nice.
and we have a sample.
I see.
I know.
It's gorgeous. I
Isn't it?
Love that.
So these are all old slate tiles, roof tiles
Mhm.
that she uses.
Oh, that is so
Isn't it?
beautiful. Yeah, the only thing, I don't know if you can reinforce this, because I have a
Mm,
painting that was done on slate.
Yep.
And at some point it cracked
It
right
does,
here.
yeah.
And
I think the idea, from my understanding, which I'm, is to have probably some like rubber or some kind of
Yeah,
protective
okay.
thing before, like, around the
yeah,
Before mounting.
mounting it, yeah, so that way it's protected a little bit. No, we're not gonna share with you.
I can see the clear.
Yeah.
Putting anything in the minutes is done.
So you
Isn't
can pay
that
by check as
beautiful?
well as other methods, right?
Very nice. What did these? guys
We can, yeah,
Take orders that way.
we should do that as
cost?
well.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
So we're gonna offer payment by check as well. So we just have to figure out.
Some people still do that.
yeah,
I get so annoyed when someone asks me to pay
You know,
my
but-
check.
and some
Pizza
older
in
people still
Asheville,
do that, and some of those houses are owned by older
How
people.
much is it gonna cost?
But I
Check
tried
rate.
to set up
For us, $30.
Venmo and
Yeah.
it
Is this real?
didn't work with.
Yes.
Yeah, there's like
Bank.
tile.
From.
And this is hand painted.
It's all
so
hand
handy.
painted.
Yep.
Her name's Lauren. She lives in Springfield, Vermont.
Where did she get her slate from?
donated
just
from
salvaged.
houses, yeah.
You know what my suggestion was, right? Did you do it yet?
Which one?
Put this up on a house and.
Yeah.
Stand on the
We
street.
did do that.
Yeah.
And
we
see if
did
you
it.
could see
We
it.
did do
Yeah.
that. How about I do that right now?
Well,
Well, I'm not gonna go to a house,
No,
but.
no, how do you look?
Run out there.
Since most,
Well coordinated.
since most of the houses are going to be white anyway, I think it would stand out pretty well.
Well, it's not so much, it'll stand out, but can you read it?
Well, it
Don't
also
make me
depends
smoke
on-
more.
Yeah, there you go. Right there.
Oh, it really pops.
That's,
Yeah.
I mean, you can't see our little
you
thing.
can't, yeah, you can't see the little thing, but that's not important.
No.
It's the seat, it's the
Yeah.
date.
But the date's great.
Is it possible to make the little thing a little bigger?
What
Our
little
little
so-
logo?
We tried to make.
That's
it
a great
bigger,
question.
But then I think the most important thing.
You actually
is
don't-
this.
Like,
And we wanted to center this as much as we possibly.
So are you
could.
going to try and get the original names on all of them, or are you going to?
but the-
So
that's
that's gonna be
the-
part of the Google form, is what people are requesting, right?
Yes.
They could ask for just the C, the date, right? They didn't want the
Yes.
name of that.
Yeah.
Good.
So there'll be opportunities for people to
So it'll be
customize
bigger
what
if
they
they
want.
want,
Yeah.
the number will be bigger. if
Put
there's
their
no-
name on it. for the-
Yeah,
And there's a clear code on here to prevent it from chipping or
Awesome.
anything, so.
that is cool.
But like,
Anything else?
When did we find this lady?
we found this through Irene,
Oh, fine, yes.
She went to
I,
like a small business fair or something. And
Yeah.
found her.
Awesome.
Yeah,
And-
she does amazing work.
And that, like, our logo that we did, like, she really optimized that
Nice.
after some feedback, like, from suggestions, like with it. Not maybe looking like a tobacco bun at first, or like the asparagus being too big and but
Yeah.
like, she's been really, really
Awesome.
responsive to.
Yeah.
Suggestions and feedback, which has been really wonderful.
And she hand delivered. the
We can put them on
samples.
new houses as well as old houses, right?
Totally.
Okay, good. Just
Yeah.
want to make sure.
Yeah.
That was,
I
everybody
think,
was.
I think
thinking about.
any house that someone wants to have it
They
on
want
would
to
be,
buy it.
what I,
They can
Yeah.
have it.
2003.
That will be historic someday.
It will be.
And
It
we
will be historic. Years from now.
My house is almost there.
All right, so moving on,
What was this gonna roll out?
in the coming months,
Okay.
I will say. Oh, did I skip over something?
No,
I
study.
did the driving tour, but
Mhm.
Brianna's
Oh.
not here.
more to come. Driving tour tabled.
Demolition delay, I'm scheduled to meet with the planning board on September 1st at their meeting.
Mhm.
To ask if a demolition delay is worth pursuing. Dragon and I also met with the new town administrator Nate a couple weeks ago.
Mhm.
Who said that we should make this a general bylaw instead of. I don't remember what the term was, a different sort of bylaw that would require
Not zo-
2/3 vote,
Not
not zoning.
zoning,
Right.
right?
So the general bylaw would just be a majority plus one.
When is your meeting with the? planning
September
board?
1st.
September 1st.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Thank you.
And then if the planning board has no concerns, then we present it to the bylaw committee and then the select board.
Mhm. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Women's Christian Temperance Union Fountain. So, oh, we got an update?
I do have an update. So, very on, conservative, like, I'm not gonna share the person's information because it's very guarded by, the organization, the Historical Commission in Lee. That, but there is someone who did work on their fountain restoration about 5 or 6 years ago. Which I, after a lot of nuance and communication, finally got in communication with. So, coming up, Courtney and I are gonna be going out to that individual's, studio to meet with them. They're involved in other work right now, but they are interested in future work, which I think would be great. And thinking of, now we're beyond like when we can thoughtfully apply for like a CPA, right? Like it would have to be the spring
Mhm.
CPA application. But sounds really, really great. And the work that they did on this fountain in Lee, like they completely restored it.
So that it's actually functioning?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Never,
wow.
I never dreamed that would be a possibility.
It's functioning.
Wow.
And they've done other,
You mean
granite
The
work.
water is flowing?
Mhm.
How did they get that approved?
I just work here. I don't know.
If they had money
Is
to
it
replace
is it a
lead
drinking
pipes
fountain or
or a pretty fountain.
A horse
or
trough.
just like a decorative fountain?
I
That would
don't
be
know the
easy.
answer to that
Okay.
at this moment, but I know there's water flowing through the fountain when it's not winter.
Maybe you could be decorative.
However, I felt some kindness that they felt very guarded with wanting to share this person's, contact information because they're a very private individual. So that felt that good after having several conversations that they felt that that was okay to open up to. So,
Do we have a time for when we're going yet?
so I was gonna circle back with you with the availability
Okay. So
when you were,
fine about that.
yeah, probably later this week.
Okay, cool.
Yep, because they're very excited,
Yay. That's great.
eager to meet with us.
The lead people, the planning board.
The, no, the artisan or whatever.
It is.
But also I did speak to their town administrator, who was also very, very helpful. As well as had communication with their historical commission, so they've been a great resource. Which is nice,
Awesome.
so we're moving.
Yay.
Yeah, I know. The Lions, Club,
Yeah,
Fountain, that individual also had interest into. I was not, which we've had challenges before, able to find a lot of leads with valuable or concrete, cement, concrete, information about in terms of where it came from. Cause what was it, 1951 or something?
The one in the,
Mhm,
Trying
on
to
the
find out who
comment.
built it.
yeah.
And the reasons why. So I was able to make contact with Rick Millardo, who was the previous secretary or treasurer before the Lions Club went out, which they were very gracious and donated or gave me their old artifacts for record keeping if the Historical Society was interested in holding on to those. But other than that, I haven't been able to find information. And then also with like the late passing of Maple Line Farm,
John Perkowski.
I wanted to give some space with that
Mm.
family. You know, cause I believe the brother was also a longtime Lions Club
Mm,
individual, but I didn't wanna like be too pressing, you know what I mean?
I'll see if we have anything in our files, but. which
That'd
I
be
doubt-
great.
Which I doubt, but.
No, I know, it's been very challenging, which I
So-
know,
all I have about, the Lions Club fountain is, it was, installed in 1955. It's called Lions Park. Oh, sorry. Situated in the common is the park itself, Lions Park, 1955. And then they planted the trees, seen and added a fountain in 1958.
What, 58?
but it's like, there's like not a lot of written history.
Yeah, well,
About it.
they're probably in
Right.
somewhere.
So it's how, finding the specific humans to be able to find that information.
Mhm. Cool. Okay. New business. Select board liaison. Amy Parsons is here. She's our new
Yeah.
liaison. Um,
I'm here.
I don't know if there's anything you want to share or not, but welcome and thank you for coming.
Absolutely. There isn't too much I want to share. This is actually my first time coming to have the historical commission meeting, but I'm here for you if you have any questions, anything, if you want to know if anything needs to come before the select board or not, anything that you want me to bring to the select board, anything like that. I'm kind of I'm your person for that.
Thank you.
And
And
there
our-
is, as a matter of fact. Stuff to bring to you.
What?
It's later on our agenda.
I love it.
Are you the, Amy, are you the chair currently?
Yes.
You're the chair currently, right?
I am.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Great, and then all members, whose terms were up in July have all re-upped, so we're still the same group of 7.
7, great.
And sworn in too.
And
Mhm.
sworn in,
We all did our homework.
yes.
That's good.
I was a little late.
That's okay. I won't tell anybody.
Okay, Boston Tea Party event. Who wants to share?
Well, I'll start telling you what I have accomplished so far. We know that it's September 23rd. That was
No.
25th.
25th. Thank you.
Which is
Yeah,
At
Friday.
11 o'clock.
At 11
Team
o'clock,
sport.
yes.
Yeah.
And it'll take place in the Old Hadley Cemetery.
Mhm.
We know that they'll be sending someone dressed in colonial garb to place the markers. And I know that the DAR also is going to place a marker, and I've
Uh-huh.
asked them to be in colonial garb as well.
Awesome.
I know that the Sons of the American Revolution will have at least 3 people in a color guard.
Great.
With the idea that when the markers are placed, they could do a
Little
drum roll, and I did ask if they could do a gun salute, because I know at some of the ceremonies that they've had with these markers, there has been a gun salute. So I did ask for that. I haven't heard definitely on that yet. So we will have representation from DAR and SAR. What else do I know? I tried to contact Shutesbury
Mhm.
Okay,
I tried to contact Shrewsbury Historical Commission. There was a email address on their webpage, on the town webpage, but I have not heard back, so I'm
Yeah.
gonna pursue that through a different route. And probably go directly to their select board.
that's what,
Yeah,
Um,
I had mentioned it to Nate Milloway, who said he was gonna be meeting this week, I think, with their administrator, whose name escapes me.
Oh, from
Well-
Shrewsbury.
Yeah.
Yeah,
well, I
okay.
will say
And
that's,
and he said he would mention it to her, but I mean, that's just informal.
Yeah.
Yeah,
well,
so-
I will say that's how I got in, active communication as a reply, from the Lee Historical Society or Historical Commission is reaching out finally to their town administrator and select board. Just
Okay.
because they're usually not very as active as we are. You know,
Okay. Also, go ahead,
There is one other person, you reached out to,
Historical Commission.
yeah, there's somebody else whose name I ran across, I'll talk to you later.
I was hoping that the Historical Commission might know of someone in town who was related
Mm.
and see if that
Ooh.
person could be invited, and I put that in my email to them, so I will
That'd be
continue to
cool.
pursue that as well.
Right, great, yeah,
Um,
all right, we'll keep trying.
and I did reach out to the assistant Hadley administrator. I emailed her and she was going to bring it before the select board. I asked two things. One, I asked for representation from the select board
Mhm,
at
which
that
select board?
ceremony.
Our,
Oh, okay.
Hadley. I asked for representation by the Hadley Select Board at the actual ceremony, someone to speak just briefly or, to have that there. And I asked for them to declare September 25th, Jeremiah Katie Day in Hadley.
Ooh.
So,
That'd be cool.
that might get a little press that way as well.
Okay.
Let's see, what else have I done? Seems like there was
A
one
lot.
more
I think you
thing.
said you were gonna reach out to the schools to see.
Yeah,
if-
that-
I haven't done that yet.
Oh, yeah, you're gonna get your constitution class?
Yeah, I do the Constitution class with the fifth
Yeah, yeah.
graders.
fifth graders, right?
So, and they're the ones that take American history, so I was gonna reach
Right.
out to Josh Driver and see if
I-
they wanted to.
I'm not
participate.
sure if it's Josh Driver this year or if it might be Shubatarella Brooks.
They both were doing it with me
Oh.
last year, so.
Okay, because I think the two fifth grade teachers this year are Mrs. Parker and Shubatarella Brooks.
Okay, all right.
And I think, because I think there's been some transitions with
Okay,
teaching.
thank
just
you for
'cause-
letting me know that.
Yeah, no, it's
Yeah.
new.
Yeah.
Hot off the press, just because I have a
Okay.
kid going in that grade.
All right,
Just wanna tell the principal.
yeah.
Oh, Miss
And
Dowd would be on board.
Edward Hopkins might be able to give him money for a bus,
There you go.
if we have to pay the bus driver. to
Yeah,
get him over.
yeah, that's a good idea too.
Yeah.
There's something else I just.
We
I'm
can
gonna
do
do
it
it
while
right
the
now.
kids were there.
So I did, Debbie Wendelowski, who used to live here in Hadley over with the beautiful gardens and everything.
Mhm.
She's done a lot of research about Jeremiah Cady, so, I went and looked things up. His mother was a Hadley woman. And his daughter-in-law was a Hadley woman, so he actually has Hadley relatives.
Mm.
The Warner family, which was started as a.
Oh, wait, so like Erica and,
Could
Yeah.
be, but there were a lot of Warner.
Yeah.
There's a great story, I think I passed it on, about his daughter-in-law and his granddaughter,
Not to me, but
so Katie himself came from Connecticut with his
Billingsley.
family.
Alexi, yeah.
And I think they spent some time up in the Quabbin towns, Enfield,
Enfield.
Prescott, yeah. But his daughter Salome
Mhm.
married David Cook from Hadley, a Hadley guy. They had a daughter named Dorothy Cook. Dorothy Cook, created a sampler, 1827.
Oh, you did tell me
Which
this.
we have,
Yep.
we have her sampler.
Oh.
Okay, which
Yeah.
which was restored, it's hanging on the wall.
Mhm.
And she died a few months after her daughter was born, another Dorothy, who inherited the sampler
Mhm.
and how we got it. But, she was married, the granddaughter was married to Luther Hooker. Luther Hooker was General Hooker's cousin. They both went to Hopkins Academy at the same time. And they lived on West Street, both of them. He died a few months later in a well accident, leaving Katie's great granddaughter an orphan.
Oh,
Oh,
And and Salome and David took her in.
mhm.
until they died. And then she was adopted by an Amherst kid.
What was Salome and David took
Salome
in
David Cook.
Jeremiah as well, because Jeremiah,
Jeremiah was probably living with them.
Yeah.
Because he lived in his 90s
Yeah.
and died with Salome. We don't know where they live, I'll have to find that
I
out.
know.
But anyway, so there's a deep connection there with
with
the Warners, the Cooks, and the Hookers.
Yeah.
Okay, so, yeah, I think it's really cool.
and he's not a native son of Shutesbury. He was born in Killingsley, Connecticut. But
Right.
apparently somebody sold them, some swampland in Florida because they talked them into buying land in Shutesbury, which they didn't stay on. Eventually they moved to New York and
New York, yeah.
Oh,
And Jeremiah's wife died in New York and is buried in New York. And then
Yeah.
Jeremiah came to live with Salome.
And I think one of the coolest things is, it's sad in a way, is that nobody ever knew here that he was a Revolutionary War veteran, not
Right.
just a Tea Party, just.
Not just,
Well,
It's
right,
not
until
any
we
of
got
this.
that email,
What?
I'd never heard of it.
when we got the email,
Yeah, that's when we found out.
right,
So I went out to look at his grave and found the grave marker. No flag,
right.
no SAR marker
yeah, Debbie
But
Wendelowski.
you will
sent me a
have
picture
one
of the
after the
grave.
25th.
Yeah.
But I'm very thankful that they
Yeah,
did that follow-up
Yeah.
and sent us that
Mhm.
information, you know what I mean, that's really.
He was at Bunker Hill. He took over a cannon at Bunker Hill after the 5 people who were firing the cannon
Yeah.
all got killed, and he took it over and
Mm.
obviously didn't get
He was
killed.
I think he was 20.
21, yeah.
Yeah.
Wild. I
Yeah,
can't imagine doing that.
good stuff. Oh, so the other thing, if you're done, I can.
Yeah.
So I sent this around.
Alan, excited? Nope,
I did a flyer,
love it.
They do a
Oh.
flyer too. I don't
Yeah,
know if you
yeah.
got that information.
so. You know,
Yeah, but we could start with that one now.
yeah,
and get
but I
the
thought if
news
you
out.
guys thought this was okay,
Yeah, I
what it
think it's
says,
fine.
Mhm.
we could send it to them in Tea Party and say, here's what we're thinking about. If
Yeah.
you have a better one, or you wanna change this.
Yep.
You know,
Yep. They have a
but we should have
PR,
a flyer
they
that
have a
we should
PR
distribute
person.
around, okay?
Yep.
This, I actually did 2 of them. Same text, different photo,
Mm-hmm.
different image. And the reason I did the 2 images, because I'm not sure about the credit. But I'm pretty
Uh-huh.
sure about this one. This is a better one, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Library of Congress. So, yeah, hey, let me just pass these 2 around.
Yeah.
Yep, her name, the PR person's name is Stephanie.
Yeah, the
And,
PR guy person, yeah,
yeah, and Evans said he was including her in the email, but I didn't.
yeah, I have it.
So if you look at the email address, you'll probably
Yeah.
have Stephanie's address there too. So, yeah,
Read what I said at the bottom of it.
I don't have that. I have the letter from Evan. Oh, yes, I read that when I looked at this before. Yeah,
About who's hosting it
Yeah.
and who's participating.
Yeah.
Okay,
I would recommend sending both copies and then asking them
yeah.
for their.
So you guys okay with the,
Mhm.
the verbiage there?
Yeah, just was needs to be lowercase.
Is that,
Was here needs to be lowercase.
okay, yeah.
Otherwise. But are we technically hosting it or are they hosting it?
Oh, that's a good.
yeah,
question.
they have to be added to the hosting,
They're hosting.
the BTM,
They are.
Boston Tea Party, the BTPM, Boston Tea Party Museum.
Okay, yeah, I kind of thought it was saying that they're the ones who were gonna conduct the ceremony.
Oh, we'll conduct a great.
Yeah, we're hosting it, they're coming here
Yeah.
and doing the ceremony,
Yeah.
that's the way it's.
Do we want
gonna work.
refreshments afterward?
Okay.
Do we want refreshments afterward?
I think we should,
Oh,
I
it's-
think it would be classy. to
I
have
know.
something.
It's gonna be rain or shine, right?
I would believe so.
Rain or shine, that's what they got in there.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what it would have been in old times, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
That's right.
we're not gonna melt. We have a canopy tent we could bring.
okay.
And they asked about a microphone.
Yes, they did ask about a microphone. They did say they have one, but Hadley Media should
We could-
probably be present there, right?
Oh, yeah, you're gonna.
So-
We could source something.
Do you have one of those flip-on things?
Well, the baby.
Something a handle?
No.
Yeah, but yeah,
Baby should already.
for.
You guys see?
the Speaker, like.
Oh, yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Okay, so we can tell them that we'll have one.
Yeah.
Okay,
My kids are gonna be so excited because last summer we went to the Boston Tea Party
yeah.
Museum.
Mhm.
Did they throw anything overboard?
Sure did. And then Riley went there with his, I think his sixth grade trip or something like that, like. I don't think it was fifth grade, but they went there, so that was pretty cool, so that'll be really neat.
So what about, our select board, how, have they been officially notified or?
I did,
Now?
that's what I was gonna ask Amy.
Okay.
Amy, have you heard anything from Jennifer or from Nate? Regarding this?
Jennifer vacation last week.
Yeah.
So. we-
You're breaking up.
Oh, goodness.
Meeting on Wednesday.
Okay, good.
Um,
I'll be there if it's this Wednesday.
Yeah, that's the best way. Just show up at the
I-
select.
Yeah.
board.
haven't
On the agenda, public comment. Oh, goodness.
Good point.
Yeah,
I think we got that, Amy.
for the most part.
We're good.
Thank you. All right, moving on. Any new business not brought before the commission prior to the agenda being posted? Nothing? Okay. Next meeting, September 21st and October 19th at 7 o'clock. Hybrid via Zoom and yes,
Did I ask that you put something on the agenda item for next time?
Of course.
The farm museum.
What about the farm museum?
No, about the farm museum. We need to talk about it.
Well, I think there's some great things happening with the farm museum.
great.
No.
This is the kitten.
So let's adjourn and, yep.
There was, if you don't know, there was somebody reached out to me from Sturbridge, a blacksmith guy.
Hmm.
He was looking for information on broomcorns and he wanted to see the broomcorn machinery and he
Oh,
wanted to
yeah.
get into the farm museum. Okay.
Right, so
You got that,
I,
right?
well,
So-
I didn't see that, but I heard that at a
Yeah.
recent
So I
conversation.
gave him a whole bunch of stuff back.
Yeah,
And then he posted, he actually got into the farm museum finally. I don't know how, but he
Yeah,
did.
yeah.
And he took a video of going through the stuff, which was posted on Facebook last week. I don't know if he's,
Can we just adjourn?
oh, I'm sorry, yeah.
Thank you. Motion to adjourn.
second.
Okay, all in favor?
Sherry, yes.
Yes.
All right, we are ending at
Great.
7:56 PM. Thank you so much.
Bye, Amy.